Hello there! In the past decade, the smartphone has become the daily driver in life. Whether it's work, rest or play, it is your first port of call. For me, it's videos, radio and the news. And that's what we're going to look at today. Now, while I may not be Ash, I'm Rob Wilson, you're watching C4 eTech, and this is 5 apps I use on a daily basis. How do you record your videos? That's the question that keeps coming up, and here's your answer. ADV Screen Recorder is a free app that will record your Android screen as long as you have at least Lollipop 5.0. Simply launch the app and press a record button. This will overlay a green button on your screen, and when you press that, ADV will start capturing everything you do on your screen. A side-by-side comparison best illustrates the benefits of recording directly off your screen. No need to worry about lighting, white balance, colour correction or focus, which I messed up a little bit on my original recording here. ADV also includes a few little extras like being able to pause mid-recording and draw on your screen to highlight different things. You can also record in either portrait or landscape mode, but just remember not to change orientation mid-record. And it will record device sounds, which is useful when recording games. There's even the opportunity to take advantage of the rear-facing camera to record yourself, as demonstrated here. When it comes to free recording tools, ADV is pretty comprehensive. As for my videos, well, there's a few more tricks I have up my sleeve to make them look as cool as they do. That's all down to post-production video editing. Now, if like me and modern technology has ruined your attention span, you want information in bite-sized shapes, and that's what InShorts does. Its aim is to deliver each news story on a single page in less than 60 words, and when you're done reading, simply swipe the screen up to move on to the next news story. InShorts is disposable, fast food type of news, but if you're in a hurry, it hits the spot. Just like a cheap and dirty ice cream McFlurry from McDonald's. You can tap on the top left to choose different categories, which is handy, although it is missing a keyword search at the moment, so you can't drill down into specific stories about Android or smartphone. Other features include notifications, night mode, sharing facilities and a Hindi language mode. Now if you're a TV nut, you want to get your hands on Series Guide, which helps you track all those television programs you watch. Take Game of Thrones as an example, the best television show ever. Series Guide will list all the shows that have been aired, including episode synopsis and links to IMDb and YouTube for appropriate content. You can delve into each season of a program and swipe through for a single page breakdown of everything you need to know about a particular episode. Series Guide isn't just a passive experience though. The idea behind the app is to use it almost as your television journal. You can add new television shows to your collection when you start watching them, and as you watch each episode you can tick them off one by one. Whether you're on a TV binge or looking back on 21 seasons of Star Trek you watched during your childhood, Series Guide is the perfect companion. And it adds a little bit of OCD spice by logging exactly how many shows you've watched and how many hours you've enjoyed watching them. Series Guide can tell you when your shows will next be on television, includes dash clock extensions. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, it tracks your movie habits as well. Now, what if you did something on your smartphone and you wanted it to automatically do something else at the same time? Well, that's where an automation app called If This Then That comes into play. The app works on the basis of creating recipes, so that when you perform a particular action, that automatically triggers another action. The best way to demonstrate this is to create a recipe, which takes little more than a minute. In this example, we are going to create a new social media recipe. If I post a link on Facebook pages, then post that link to Twitter. So starting with the if portion of a recipe, search for Facebook to find Facebook pages. When you choose the social media platform, a range of options will appear, and I'm going to choose the bottom option, which includes a condition. The link must contain a hashtag, and that hashtag is yours truly, C4eTech. That completes the if portion of a recipe. Next up is the then part, and it pretty much follows the same process. This time I search for Twitter, and then choose the appropriate option, which is simply post a tweet. A couple of confirmation taps later and you have your new recipe up and running. Each recipe that you create can be activated and deactivated via a simple toggle, so it's very easily to totally automate many of your smartphone functions. There's loads of recipes pre-prepared for you on the app, and I've barely scratched the surface with my example. You can use it to save battery life on your smartphone, manage your smartwatch, turn on your smart lights when you get home, change your wallpaper, and yes, even text the wife when you leave work because she's got you wrapped around her little finger. And just as a small aside, yes, I have heard of Tasker, but this app is much more user-friendly and doesn't require routing. Next up is Podcast Addict. Podcasts are pre-recorded audio programs that you can download and listen to for free. All you need to do is subscribe to a podcast, which will then list all the previous episodes that you can either stream online or download and listen to later. Think of it as YouTube for radio. Being a UK native, I'm football mad, and as I live many miles away in Canada these days, being able to download football podcasts keeps me in touch with everything that's going on. Once you've subscribed to podcasts, all you need to do is refresh the app and a message will indicate whether there are new podcasts to listen to. Podcast Addict does all of this seamlessly. Everything is so intuitive, and once you pick to the basics, you can customize just about any setting you want. I listen to about 20 podcast shows a week, and it's all thanks to this app. And Podcast Addict makes finding new content super easy too. You can search through content like you would on the Google Play Store with top audio, video, trending, and so on. But if you know exactly what you want, you can go through the podcast networks. I must spend half my time on this app scrolling through all the new BBC podcasts to listen to. And if you're after a particular keyword, that's no problem either. Stick it in the search facility and you'll get back loads of hits for you to browse through. Podcast Addict isn't just my favourite audio app, it's one of my favourite Android apps of all time. Your final bonus app isn't so much of an app, but more a means of helping you to buy new apps. Google Opinion Rewards will notify you whenever there is a survey that you can take that will earn you money that you can use in the Google Play Store. These surveys will range from shopping experiences to places you've recently visited, products you've searched for online, and in this case, questions about whether I would use a cordless phone in an emergency. Questions usually appear as either multiple choice options or single word typed answers. Some can be very short surveys, maybe 2 or 3 questions that might earn you 10 cents, whereas others, like this one, take a few minutes and can earn you $1 or 2. The reward is immediately added to your Google Play credit and you have a year in which to spend it. Just one final note, it's only available in select countries. And that's your lot for this video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you found this video helpful and subscribe to C4eTech for more. You'll find me and the C4eTech gang on the social media channels on screen now. Other than that, enjoy the rest of your tech day. Bye for now.